Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Marseille, France, and today for lunch we're driving, actually about a 30-minute drive outside of Marseille along the Mediterranean coast to a local fish seafood restaurant that's famous for serving bouillabaisse, which is one of the greatest dishes from Provence. I'm gonna show you the entire meal. We're gonna meet up with some friends. We're gonna eat some incredible bouillabaisse, and I'm gonna show you the entire experience and the gorgeous village, all coming up right now in this video. We're en route to the restaurant, and should be a scenic drive as well along the Mediterranean coast to get to the restaurant. I am extremely looking forward to this meal. Bouillabaisse is one of the greatest dishes of Marseille. Yeah, one of my personal favorites. So we drove through Marseille and now we're driving along the coast. Okay, we're gonna have to roll up the window, but look at the sea is really rough because of the wind. Wow. Some sea breeze right next to the Mediterranean. Oh, it's beautiful, but it's splash. Whoa! You just got splashed. Wow. Oh, the sea is splashing. We're right next to the sea. Yeah, that's amazing. But it's rough today because of the wind.
Yes.
So there's something right now happening which is called the Mistral.
It's the wind.
Which is the strong winds.
It's the north wind.
So the winds are really intense right now, and that's why the water is so rough.
Wow.
Stunning.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I just had to pull over and get a look at this view. It's so beautiful, but it is so windy. Will blow you over. This view is incredible though, and the waves are just crashing, hammering down. It's the most beautiful, idyllic village. This is the restaurant here. We just gotta find parking. Oh, this is the spot. Okay, we found a parking a little bit up the road. 5-minute walk back to the village. Whew, that wind is intense. But this village is incredible. And this is the restaurant. This is the spot right here. We're meeting with Mike
Tomasi.
Mike Tomasi. And you've been living in the Marseille area for
about 35 years.
35 years. Wow,
Yeah.
Incredible. And we came here, which is already here waiting for us, the bouillabaisse.
Yeah.
Oh, the most iconic signature dish of Marseille.
Yeah, I don't know all the fish, but this is a stargazer.
Oh, yeah.
It sits on the bottom of the, under the sand, and just the eyes sticking out, and it waits for its prey to come, and then it grabs it.
Such an interesting fish. So this is the bouillabaisse. That's like a dozen different types of seafood on that platter.
Actually, it's all the catch that they couldn't sell.
They couldn't sell, okay. So it has a history like
it's all the defective stuff.
Okay, so it's just a mix
And
of
they would
different
just
fish.
pop it in a pot, boil it in water, put it over stale bread,
Amazing,
and that was a fisherman's lunch. You know?
amazing, amazing.
Then it got gentrified.
Yes.
This fish here, the vive,
Uh-huh,
it has a spine on it. If you step on it,
uh-huh.
you get a huge fever and you have to go to the hospital. And,
Wow, but it's edible. As long as you
the
don't eat
poison
spine?
is when you heat it up, the poison is neutralized.
Ah, okay, okay.
When they catch vive for commercial, to sell them,
Yeah.
they have to remove the spine before they sell it, or they can't sell it. It's
Okay.
illegal. You generally get stung by a weaver when you're on the beach. So as you get in or out of the waters, it sometimes happens that you step on a weaver. It sort of buries itself in the sand, and there's only with only the spine sticking out. It's a vicious
fish, yeah.
But it's very good to eat, and it gives great
Vicious
taste
and tasty?
to the broth. It's
Vicious and tasty?
It is very tasty, and it is our revenge on the poor fish.
Okay.
And it's mandatory in a bouillabaisse.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
So the fish is just like a preview. You always got to see the fish fresh, right, before it's cooked.
I guess so.
For the best,
The proof.
proof that it's fresh, that it's local.
There's no aioli, only rouille.
Okay, well, you know it's getting serious when they serve you, when they give you a bib a mandatory bib requirement for this meal. And they just brought the sauces. The sauces are an important component of the bouillabaisse. And cheese and garlic. This is a cassia? Cassis?
It's a village just east of here.
All right.
And it's a very small wine area. Mostly white.
Okay. And one of the best wines that pairs with bouillabaisse? Cheers. Cheers. Thank you for arranging this. Incredible. That is a wonderful, wonderful wine, especially for bouillabaisse. And there it is. It's arrived in a huge cauldron, the aromatic broth. So many things go into that. You can just see how rich and how the rim of orange from that saffron. Oh, it's one of the great broth soups of France. And get the aroma of that. Oh, yeah, it is heavenly. Thank you. Thank you very much. Huge bowls.
I'm not being very neat about it.
Oh, we are fine.
Another one?
Sure. Look at how thick and rich it is. Yes. Wow. Okay, thank you very much. I'm impressed with the size of this bowl plate. It's massive. Look at that broth. It looks so complex. Looks like there's so many things going on in there. Looks like the entire sea pureed into a soup form, into a liquid. Wow. Oh, the broth is amazing. It's such an incredible harmony. Yeah, you do taste the crab. You taste like the shells. You taste the flavor of that combination all creating a harmony. And like some of the fish, like fibers of the fish you taste in it and making it thick too, right?
Yeah.
That's the texture. The texture, yeah. It's more than a soup, but it's hearty puree of a soup. Incredible flavor. Now we gotta try some of the bread and float it in the broth.
Make some boats.
So let's see, grab a piece of the toast.
What you do is you take the coton and you rub it with garlic.
Rub it with garlic, nice. Oh, I just want to shred it all over here. Whole cloves of garlic, oh nice.
Then you may use rouille or cheese or both, and you add.
What is the rouille?
It's some kind of mayonnaise with chili pepper and saffron.
Now you float this into your soup. Oh, it's a raft that just floats in the soup. You can give it another coating, and then pick this up, and then you can bite it. Wow, that takes it to the next level. The garlic that zings your tongue a little bit with that mayonnaise sauce gives it some richness. It's incredible. Phenomenal. What a dish.
Basically, you put onions, garlic, and water, of course.
Okay.
And all sorts of rockfish, but all the little fish, you know. And then all these, you just basically scale them and empty them and boil them all together, and then you kind of grind them together.
Oh, okay, because it's like pureed. So
but then the whole trick is with the big fish that you see here is the timing. So you have to put in the fish at such a time that when they're all served, they're all equally firm, and you don't have the little ones that are all mushy and the other ones that are barely cooked. So it's a sequence. It's not easy.
Okay.
And the potatoes are actually the telltale thing, because they're the things that takes the longest. So they put the potatoes in. In French, they say it's like a fusible. It's like a fuse.
Oh, okay.
If the potatoes start falling apart, it means you cooked it too much.
Oh, yeah, because you don't want them to disintegrate into the broth, right?
Yeah, and then the broth has saffron in it. That's what gives it the yellow color.
Yellow color. On the other side of the table, Micah got the crab pasta. Spider crab head. Okay, I just have to try Micah's pasta. Crab pasta. There's crab and all the head butter mixed within. Wow. Phenomenal.
Usually
so much crab.
picks the best thing.
Yes. By luck, like I picked the tasty. The crab melts in your mouth. So good. And the presentation is amazing as well. But this is the type of seafood restaurant I think you cannot go wrong. Guaranteed everything is fresh and local. So the broth was sensational. We keep our spoons. Oh, merci. And here it is, the bouillabaisse, all the fish that's been boiled now with the potatoes, all that fish. Merci.
C'est bon.
So they show it to you, display it, and then they'll take it back in the kitchen. They'll fillet it onto plates, I think, for us. Wow. And here it is. Whoa, that's a massive bowl. Merci. Wow, amazing. So the main event has arrived. They've taken all the fish, they've parted it out, they filleted it. Some of them are cut like steaks, then put into your bowl with the potatoes, with more of that broth poured on top. So the entire bowl is full. So this is the more significant part of the exploration of the bouillabaisse. Let's dig in. And so it really is like an exploration of the sea here. They put a crab on top. There's this fish. There's the potatoes underneath here. Let's just dig into this fish right here. Oh, this one looks like buttery and flaky. And you want to drench it in the soup, get it all together. Wow. That fish just melts in your mouth. It's so tender. And one of the good things is you have so many different types of fish, all with a different texture. Although most of them should be more of a firmer fish to hold up. Oh, that's good. That's so buttery.
It's mental food.
Yeah.
And then flavored with that same bouillabaisse soup, that thick, rich seafood broth. Okay, I'll try the next fish. It is really nice how they do part it out for you so that it's easy to eat. And again, I really like the way they prepare it because the broth takes a long time to prepare, to boil, to bring out all that flavor. But the way they keep the fish separate and then just boil it or poach it in that broth so that it's timing, as Mike was mentioning. It's about timing so that none of the fish is overcooked. And then they add it back to the soup so it remains at the perfect doneness. Let's move on to this fish next. Oh, this one is more of a steak cut of fish. You see that one? Oh, this one is really meaty. Look at that white flesh. And again, you just want to submerge every bite in that broth. Well, that fish is really hearty, really firm fish, and like stringy, almost like crab. Okay, and then you move in for the potatoes. Oh, the potatoes are wonderful. Like they just kind of melt in your mouth, but they're firm at the same time. And as you keep on eating, more of the fish and more of the potatoes start to dissolve into the broth, making it thicker, turning into a stew, almost from a soup to a stew as you keep on eating.
He was much more moderate with that.
It's so good. It's so pure, so rich. And actually, Mike was really kind, and he wrote up a whole article about the history of bouillabaisse for us, which I think we should read some of the facts here right now. But yeah, Mike, it's really cool to write up this history because the history is so important when you're eating bouillabaisse, and it gives it so much more meaning. And being within Provence, in the south of France, near and around Marseille on the coast, he says that you can find bouillabaisse now in other places, but it will never taste the same as being right here on the coast, in the origin, fresh from boat to bouillabaisse. Doesn't get better than that, and it's so true. Okay, and then back to the bouillabaisse. So hearty, so nutritious, and a tribute to the history of Provence and Marseille. Okay, so for dessert, we just got the strawberries and cream, but beautiful strawberries. This is a perfect dessert. Wow. Oh, the cream is phenomenal. The strawberries are so fresh and vibrant and refreshing. Excellent. And our total bill, 508. That was for 6 people altogether. We just finished with lunch. That was a fantastic meal in a beautiful location, although it still rainy and windy. But yeah, Bouillabaisse, fantastic. What a spot, highly recommended. Thank you to Mike Tomasi and his wife for arranging this fantastic meal, and Sophie as well. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye from this small village near Marseille, and I'll see you on the next video.